tonight, it will go a long way. We appreciate you once again. Please kindly mute your mic if you are not speaking. It go a long way so that the meeting can be very smooth. We all know that NRI is love. What I will advise you to do now is to just go straight to any of the group, type you are what? We are live now. Send message to all the people you know, individual, and send to groups. Please do that right away because anyone that is not here tonight is going to miss a lot. Let us make the chat room active as well. When our leaders are sharing, feel free to comment, feel free to appreciate them, and feel free to make them happy. Without wasting our time, and we have our daddy in the house already, our director, the daddy himself, Elder Dennis. We have our amiable CEO already in the house. What else are we waiting for than to kickstart this meeting? Let me use this medium to welcome our daddy to give us a fatherly opening speech. Yes, our daddy, Elder Dennis, because he's the man that actually keep to time and make it very brief and concise. We want to let us know that tomorrow, this night, we are going to kiss this wonderful session. Kiss, K-I-S-S, mean keep it straight and simple. Yes, we are going to kiss it tonight. Let me welcome my daddy, Elder Dennis. You're welcome. God bless you, sir.
Good evening, wonderful people, chosen people, the right people coming at the right time for the right purpose. I welcome all of you. I thank God that you responded to this clearing call. And we have to understand our purpose of coming. Our purpose of coming is to give hope to our generation. There's hopelessness everywhere. We have come to give hope. And you should know, as a chosen people, to give hope to people, there may be one or two things to discourage, to make us think we have made a mistake. But as long as you recognize whom you are, that is when the journey will be smoother. When you recognize whom you are, that you are the hope in the environment where you find yourself. And because you have what it takes, when you tell somebody there is hope, I say, where is the hope? You have the raw material, you have what you have in your hand to show that there is hope. So I welcome all of you tonight. My opening speech is to let everybody know. Beat your chest and say to yourself, I am the hope of our generation. If you can say it every morning, if you can say it before you sleep, before you know it, you will become abnormal human being in the midst of hopeless human beings. You will always know you are the hope of the yard. You are the hope of the local government. You are the hope of the state. You are the hope of the country. And you are the hope of the continent. And your character will change. To continue to say, I am the hope. That's the meaning of the, messengers of hope. We say it simply without understanding it. But this is the time. In this next level, you must beat yourself and to say to yourself, I am the hope of our generation. Having said this few words, I welcome all of you. Thank you for coming. God bless you.
Wow, please let's give a wonderful reaction to our daddy for that very brief. Can we give that a wonderful thumbs up? All right. At this moment, let us welcome our first sharer tonight. No any other person than Mr. Moses, aka Do Good. Let us hear him. He's a coordinator of Delta State NRI as a whole. God bless you. Oga do good. The floor is yours, sir.
Hello, good evening, great NRI people.
Good evening to you, sir.
All right.
Good
Good
evening,
evening,
Mr. Do
sir.
Good.
Good evening, sir.
Okay.
Good
Okay.
evening, sir.
Do good.
Okay.
Good evening.
Thank you. Thank you. My name is Moses Abanofu. On a quick and a brief, I want to really appreciate our father in the Lord here, who is our Sir Dennis, and also the President General of NRI, which is the President of NRI, our boss, which is CEO. My prayer is God will strengthen him and give him more strength
Good evening,
as we
sir.
are
You're
growing.
welcome.
God will give him more strength in Jesus' name. And also, I want to appreciate all the leaders, all the coordinators for all we are doing. I pray God Almighty will increase every one of us in Jesus' name.
Amen.
And
Amen.
also, all the distributors that are coming up, I want to assure you one thing. In network marketing, there's only one thing that I want to assure you is don't give up. If you don't give up in network marketing, no matter the circumstances, no matter the challenge, you will surely swim through. A journey of network marketing is not just a day journey, but is a journey that every one of us must embark on, because growing up, we are all wired, we are all created to being just a salary earners. But in the era we are today, we can't survive with just a salary earners, to be a salary earners. That is why every one of us need to embark on this network marketing plan to give us a residual income, to give us financial freedom. I will not just talk much because I just want to give you the key important and the testimony how God helped me, how I was able to scale through this process of network marketing. Be a man, let's say be a boy that was born in a family of where no one has drive a car, where no one has traveled down to outside the states to other states. You have to, when you find yourself in that situation where there is no hope for you, you just have to be how you want to become somebody's life. You have to take everything serious. I started network marketing. It's a long story. I started network marketing in 2000 and I think 2011. I started from GND, and it's a really, it's thank God that I started it on time, and God helped me. Since I started network marketing, I have not regretted being in network marketing, in a network person. The journey is not easy. I must tell you the truth. It's a journey that no one will, in fact, nobody will encourage you to embark on the journey. But looking at your standard, that no, I don't want to work for 40 years and retire and be dumb. You must embark on this network marketing, giving yourself a target of 5 years from now. No network marketing, a sincere network marketing person that will give himself 5 years from now that will not achieve anything in network marketing. So wherever you find yourself, whether you are just newly, you join NRI is the first business, or you have been different network marketing before, all you need to give yourself is target and sincerity. Once you key to this sincerity, you will surely get there. When I started in network marketing, the journey was not easy, but thank God I made it today. When I come to when NRI was found 2020, somebody fly from Abuja down to Warri to invite me about NRI. So my greatest surprise, my brothers and sisters, whatever things you are doing, you will think that is the best until something happens before you will know that you are in the darkness. We are doing another business in 2017 when it happened that we are all global coordinator. We move from, we call it there, I think it's Jama Life. No, it's not Jama Life, it's Helping Hand. From Helping Hand, we move from there. It's a very, my story is a very sad story. Why I say it's a sad story is from 2011, I started network marketing. I always encounter with good people that always follow me wherever I'm going as the leaders. But if they reward me,
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am. I
well,
hear you.
okay,
Very
sorry,
good.
I don't know. Somebody's call just came in. It will get to the point where I will be rewarded in network marketing. One story or the other will come up. In 2017, I worked so hardly in H2I, which is those that know what is H2I know what I mean. I worked so hard and I qualified to be a car awardee. A month after a designing of the picture has been posted everywhere and do good is going to get a car and everything. Unfortunately, 2 months before the car, the company crumbled and everything's just gone like that. I looked myself, oh, this is not how I found myself in this industry, that I must become somebody. I moved from there. We joined Jama Life 2017. We also work hard, created team everywhere. Because what gives you people in network marketing is your sincerity and your trust that you build on people. We started the journey again from Jama Life 2017, 2018 to 2020. Before 2020, 2019, I also qualified to be a car awardee in Jama Life. Unfortunately, the incident after designing the picture, every incident happened again. And in fact, that is why I said, I think this is not my calling. Let me quit this network marketing and look for something else. I went, I joined military and I was trained everything. Let's leave that story. I moved, somebody moved down 2020 when NRI was launched. Somebody moved down to Warri and invited me. To my greatest surprise,
Rajikra.
when I see they send me the compensation plan, I will say, this is indigenous product. What can indigenous product do? I beg you, I even said it. I said, can anything good come out from Nigeria? We have done all those foreign ones, we have done this, we have done that, nothing good come out. I beg you, and the man was preaching and preaching and preaching. Do good, this is our own. Do good, you can do this. I say, Oga, forget about it. I know they do. That time, it was all over that where we are, we think in where we are is the best for us. This is last thing that can happen to us until the man left and went back to Abuja. After 2020, I was thinking as a Christian, growing up as a Christian, you know, you don't need to have a wife until you are paid. So I was really struggling. I said, God help me. I want to marry. I was gathering money, helping myself, how I can raise money so that I can marry. From 2017, 2018, 20, for more than 4 good years, behold my brother, I couldn't even raise up to 1 million to say I want to use to marry, but I was able to raise from 2021, 22, I was able to raise up 800,000. I said, okay, let me start from somewhere. At least I can use this 800,000 and pay my wife bride price, if not to do just tradition, and I will rest. 2022 October, my fiance, which my wife, also from nowhere just burst out. Like, I don't really know what happened. Also from nowhere, but we are running from one hospital to other, from one hospital to other. Was what is happening? We are looking for solution. There's no remedy. There's no way. It get to the point, I think November, I was in my home. Somebody called me. I think his sister called me, say, your fiancé has been rushed to hospital. Immediately, I run from my house. In fact, I didn't even remember that I on gas. And so I say run comot for house. Straight to the hospital. Getting to hospital as already after 8 in the night. The fees drip on her body. We were there till after 11. I return home. Behold, the full compound has full with smoke. The house is on fire. It was really God. The pot burned and the fire was passing through the center of the pot. The house was full with smoke, but thank God that it didn't get to any of the wood or anything. And I rushed down. I quenched the fire and I was, hey God, now wow. Before then, within that short period, the 800,000 that I gather for over 5 years, I don spend 200,000 comot. We never marry, 200,000 don comot. I was say, wait, person never marry, 200,000 don comot for money wey dem gather for how many years? How we wan do this one? E get to a point I start beg, be like say I no wan marry again. I was just kukuma go join Reverend Father because the problem is becoming something else. I said no, I will not give up. I just come back after I reach Agade the following day, that November. I just enter Google to search what can I use to treat ulcer. Immediately Kumini soil pump up. And I order it online. The person sold it for me 6,000 naira for one, and I order 3. I used the Kumini soil. I went to the hospital the following day and I gave her the Kumini soil. Just the way they told me to press 3 drops on his mouth and drink warm water. Immediately I gave her the first bottle. She finished it. She had brief relief. I say, this thing be like say they work. They use the second bottle. You get more relief. The third bottle, I say, like say this thing go work. And I didn't even know it's their product, that company that somebody invited me 2020. I said, no, if this is working, let me order more. I order more again. I think that was why I ordered 5. Then after ordering 5 again, somebody now, so the person I bought the product for now tell me that you can register since you are buying the product to use for yourself. You can register with 6,000 naira and be buying the product to 2,000 naira. I say, you mean I can register with 6,000 naira and be getting the product for company price to 2,000 naira? He say, yes, I can register, then activate my account. Behold, I started this journey of NRI December 2022, and I said, since I'm getting testimony from this communist oil, let me be marketing only the oil to people, because 2022 the ulcer was widely spread on the atmosphere. It's like they just look and say 2022 the sickness that the earth will pass is ulcer. It was whether you are eating well or you are not eating well, the ulcer was rampant that 2022. So I said, I think I have a testimony to tell about this product. If only I can tell people about this oil. Behold, I signed up with this NRI with 3 accounts. Myself, I registered myself, my wife, and my mom. In every business, as a network person, you must come with 3 accounts. If you want to really to do the business, at least if it is small, 3 accounts. I come into the system with the 3 accounts. Then I have a friends in the outside country, which are always my friend. I continue posting about the NRI community oil. I was online doing more research about the business. I'm seeing the testimony, the weekly earning, the every Monday salary any payment was coming. In fact, it was massive. Then immediately my first payment enter my account from NRI. It was I think 18,000. On Monday, I received the money. I was so happy. I mean, so this is real. So I can make this kind of money. I say, okay, That means I need to put more effort to work.
Mr. Do Good, this is not just a training. This is the interactive
Yes.
section. You have less than 2 minutes to round up.
Okay. Okay. So that is how I encountered the system, and immediately I signed up people and I started marketing the products. Behold, from that December, January, the money I'm looking for, that I take me 4 years to gather, 5 years to gather, within short period of 4 months, I was able to make a 2 million plus in the business, and I use it to do my marriage. I pay everything, and in fact it was awesome. That is the journey. Within the next 6 months, NRI gave me my car. From there, God helped me. That is how I grew from the stage 1, 2, 3 till I get to diamond today. All I have to tell you that NRI product is working, and whosoever found yourself in this platform, in which this NRI family, don't give up. If you don't give up, you will definitely get there. God bless you.
Awesome, awesome. Please, let's give more reaction to Do Good. Yes, the diamond and the coordinator of Delta State. We appreciate you. Awesome, awesome. I hope it's getting sweeter. At this moment, I want to welcome our mommy, sweet mother. We'll never forget you upon the love you have for us. Welcome our double diamond, Dr. Naomi Idige. Mommy, you're welcome.
Good evening, the prof. Good evening, chairman, board of directors. Good evening, my humble CEO, and good evening to all NRI members. I am happy to be here tonight. My name once again is Dr. Naomi Odige. I'm the Southwest coordinator. Thank you, Prof, for the opportunity given to me to be here tonight. The
God
journey
bless you,
so
mom.
far, I thank God for everything. Honestly, when I look back, I used to thank God for everything. The reason is because where we are today in NRI, NRI clocking 5 years, it is not our doing, it is not our making. It is actually God that made it possible. Psalms 27 verse 1 says, if God does not build the house, it is in vain the builders are building. So wherever we are today in NRI, whatever we've been able to achieve, I give God all the glory, all the praises, all the honor, because He alone made it possible. And to Him, I return all the glory. The journey has not been easy, honestly, I must tell you. I personally joined NRI August 27, 2020. And as an indigenous networking business, it was very difficult then. Whoever you talk to, they will tell you, oh, don't worry, your business will soon crash. Whoever you talk to, they will tell you, oh, nothing good can come from Nigeria. So it became very difficult for people to accept the business. We were facing several challenges. Acceptability, we have a lot of people that would even come and prophesy to you that just wait and see. You will see what will become of this business within a short period of time. But today we have 5. Today, NRI story is we can tell 5 years of our story. And once again, I want to say thank you to God Almighty for all that He has done. Personally, I've been able to raise a lot of millionaires in my team. But before I talk about that, let me talk about what actually prompted me to join NRI. What motivated me to join NRI? I actually joined NRI because of the efficacy of the product. I remember back then, we have a clinic. My husband runs a clinic of which I also work alongside him. So we have been using a lot of natural medicine products, indigenous products. But you find out that majority of these products are very expensive. Let me be honest with you. So in a bit to getting products that are very cheap, I I come across NRI, and then when I came across NRI, I was like, this product seems to be very cheap and it is indigenous, so let us try it. When I told my husband about it, my husband said, if it works, no problem. At least we will just add it to our collection of products. He didn't know I would want to, or I would love to join the networking aspect of it, honestly. So I registered and I was supplied the product, and we use it on our patients. A majority of the patients we use this product for will come back to give us testimony to tell us this product is very effective. So at a point, I decided to register into the business. I registered and I started the business. Aside from having an hospital, we also have a school, Ibadan College of Natural Medicine. So what I did was I started posting this on the platform, on the college platform, bringing in a lot of these students into NRI, bringing them in, because the College of Natural Medicine is actually natural medicine. So NRI being a natural medicine, a lot of people were coming in, were registering, and to my greatest surprise, they were all happy registering because they are using this NRI product and they are actually getting very good results. So that prompted me to put in my bets into the business. And at this point, I am going to tell the whole house what actually motivated me to keep running NRI. Within 4 months after joining NRI, the CEO called me one day and he said, I want to give you a car. That is December. Sorry, he called me around November 2020. I started NRI August 27, and by November, I was called upon by the CEO that he would like to give me my first car. I actually was happy about it, and I started the business. But what really moved me to say no, I remain here, I remain in this business, was a very small act that the CEO himself did towards me sometimes ago. By June 2021, I was actually, when we get this car, the company will be deducting it from our earning. By June, the CEO called me to tell me, congratulations, I am happy for you. Within 6 months, you've completed your car payment. This is great. You are a strong woman. So the man was actually celebrating me. And I remember where I was coming from. When I started making a whole lot of money in that company, the company looked at, oh, how can we take away this thing from this woman? I could remember the CEO of the company even looked at my face and said, you are actually making more than the company itself. So let us take you to another zone while you manage that zone. But in the case of Professor Clinton Brown, he called to celebrate with me. He called he was rejoicing with me. And I said, wow, I would love to work with a person like this. And that was how I started. The product has been so effective, has been very effective. I have a lots of testimonies. When people come from radio, through my radio program, you see them telling me about how they use NRI products, the results. In fact, I am happy being in NRI. I am happy using this product for patients and using it for people. And along the line, a lot of people were registering under me. I have a lot of financial testimony, a lot of financial breakthrough. So far, under my team, I have 2 diamond ranks. Do you believe that these 2 diamond ranks, one happens to be an Okada rider before he joined NRI, a graduate riding Okada. He was owing a lot of company. He was owing even the Bajaj company he collected this Okada from when he joined NRI, before he joined NRI. But with NRI, he was able to pay up all these bills, all these loans, and today, as I speak, he is one of the millionaires in NRI. His name is number 116. I don't know if he's here with us tonight. I also have my second diamond, who happens to be a pastor. Before he joined the NRI, he was also owing a lot of money. For your information, I registered him with my own money. When he came on that day, he told me he wasn't having money, but he would like to do the business. And I said, no problem. I will register you. I registered Pastor Solomon, despite the fact that he was owing a lot of people money. There was a day he was holding seminar, and some set of police came to arrest him. Thank God they called me to tell me, to inform me about the arrest before they went openly to arrest him. But I begged them, I told them, do not worry, because someone he was owing came to arrest him. And today, as I speak, he has paid all his debts through NRI. He is now a proud car owner, not even one, but 2 cars in NRI. Pastor Solomon is living large now, all through NRI. So I have been able to raise 2 diamonds. Not that in my team, I have 6 platinum members in my team. And you know what it means? Before someone can rise to the position of platinum in NRI, such a person is not No more a naira, but a millionaire. I have 6 platinum. I have 32 gold ranks. I have over 90 silver ranks under my team. And that is why today I can confidently say I have earned over 200 million naira in NRI as a double diamond rank. So if you are here and you are listening to me, kindly note that you are in the right place. Kindly note that if you are doing your NR business, running it the way you are supposed to run it, your story will change. No matter your condition, being it health condition, if you are having health challenges before you join NRI, just know that you are in the right place because you will get solution to it. Now, if your own is financial problem, just know that you are in the right place. Do your NRI the way you are supposed to do it. Be honest with whatever you are doing. And I can assure you, sky is the beginning for you. We have a lot of testimony, but unfortunately, time will not permit me to say it just because I want to allow others to speak. So on this note, I want to say congratulations to us for clocking 5 years, 5 years of good things, 5 years of transformation, 5 years of change, 5 years of in fact, good heads, bringing good heads to people. And my prayer is that NRI will continue to grow and grow. We will clock 10 years, we will clock 20 years in good heads. All NRI distributors that are active, that are serious with NRI business, you will never regret joining NRI. In fact, the day you join NRI, you will always continue to remember it for good. And on this note, I want to say thank you to Professor Clinton Brown, my brother, my friend. I will always continue to say thank you to you for bringing in this vision, for allowing us to be part of it. Because if you decide that, oh, those that are making money in NRI, let me remove all of you and start all over again, there's nothing we can do. So thank you for being there. And to our daddy, the chairman board of director, your firstborn is saying, thank you, daddy. I love you and I will continue to love you, daddy. And to all NRI leaders and distributors, may we continue to work stronger in NRI. With NRI, our future is guaranteed. Thank you so much.
Awesome, awesome. Mommy, God bless you. This is wonderful. I hope if you are not here tonight, your team members are not here tonight, you are really missing this section. It's amazing. Awesome. Yes, I want to welcome. Yes, let's be muted. I want to welcome another powerful leader. Oh my goodness. Please, at this moment, let the house be silent. I want to welcome the crown diamond. No any other person than Divine Favor. We call him the Odogo himself. Welcome, sir. God bless you, sir.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Paul.
Please stay muted if you are not speaking, please. Divine Favor.
Please, can we mute our mic? Those of us that are not talking. Thank you so much, Mr. Prof. Thank you, my honorable CEO. Thank you, the chairman board of trustees, our daddy, Dennis Wanko, and all the leaders in this very forum, this very meeting. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for counting me fit to hear from my experience, to hear the good news, how God delivered me and rescued me from the. I hope everyone is hearing me.
Loud and clear, sir.
Yes, we are hearing you.
Yeah, we are hearing you. Loud and clear.
Thank you. Yeah,
right on, sir.
I want to appreciate my CEO seriously, the instrument that God used. When I listened to my beloved brother that first gave his testimony, I listened also to Dr. Naomi, my friend. And my story is not quite different from what they just shared. But I want to tell you one thing. We need to appreciate our CEO for one good thing that he has done to we all and the Africa in African Liberation Mission. That good thing is that his selfless ambition and the life
Hello. We can hear you.
The one renowned.
We are no longer
I'm
hearing
hearing
you,
you,
sir.
sir. I'm no more
Please,
hearing you,
kindly
sir.
mute your mic. Kindly mute your mic. If you are not hearing, we have the host and the coordinators. Okay, thank you.
So sorry. Are you hearing me now? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Loud and clear.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
It's all right.
yes.
So I said
Yes, we are hearing you.
we owe him a very good appreciation and also pray for him that God's wisdom and the blessing will be showered upon him. There's one prayer I always pray to our CEO, Clinton Brown, Professor, the High Chief. That prayer is that God, I know he has made money, he has, gotten the word, but that good thing one thing that money cannot do for him, that God will help him, always help him to do it. Because that fateful day that he had a meeting with that renowned company I was talking about, they promised him already to buy this franchise of this our product that we're using to max money today. But when he looked at the future of Africa, they've already promised him millions of dollars. The money was so tempting. Maybe at due time he will use his mouth to talk about that more. When you look at the future of Africa and future of me and you, he looked at it and asked those people, if I sell this product to you, because they promise that I'm going to take it to the Philippines and brand it and bring it back to Nigeria. He asked him, after rebranding it, the packaging, where will you write it made in where? They said made in Philippines. He said no. If it's not made in Nigeria, no contract. But I believe that what made those people, they refused and they left. But I know that what made them to leave and what made them to refuse is because of the future of Africa and future of me and you. The future of Citizen One, future of Divine Favor, and future of Pastor Solomon and the people alike. Now, let me start by saying that we've been doing network marketing since 19 years backwards. 19 years, I mean. But all we've been getting is heartbreak. Just like what my brother Dugu likely said before. The success is almost at your doorpost. Just for you to raise your hand to get it, they will tell you, sorry, the company has collapsed. They start telling you one story or another. That was the same thing every one of us was encountering. To the point that it got to a point 2017. Me and one of my best friend, very good friend, best friend, Mr. Joe. So many of us networkers in Lagos State or some other states might know Mr. Joe. We both of us became a part of directors in one Nigerian company like that they just launched. And after that, this young man, two of us traveled together for a business day in that very company. Coming back, this young man died. I said, God, is this what I'm going to end up with? Couple that this company cannot keep to their promises. Even after telling us that their word is a bond, that their bond is a word, they are not keeping up to their promises. I now quitted network marketing 2018. That's what the story where I'm driving into. I quitted network marketing 2018. I said, I don't want to be doing network marketing again. I said, as a matter of fact, I don't want to hear anybody call me on phone to tell me network marketing. If you call me Divine Favor, I know you are a good leader, this, that. I would like to invite you to this company or another one. I will immediately sideline you. So, but coming to 2019, at the quest of life, because if I do network, if I don't do the network, I must eat. I must take care of family challenges and all the rest of them. I now joined. I googled on my phone and I got OPay. OPay company in Lagos far back was into motorcycle riding, just operating like Uber. So I joined them. They gave me their bike. I joined them. And in fact, it's a different story of its own, because that 6 months I joined there was like 100 years in my life. I've never seen suffering like that in my life. As a matter of fact, at a point I developed monkey nyash in my buttocks. That's because of the suffering. They will give you a target, the manager will be on you, you can never rest, all those things. So I was crying and crying and crying until 2019, 2019, yes, early 2019. Lagos State government now stopped Okara riding in Lagos State. I say, God, thank you. Then what else am I going to do? While I was thinking of what to do, one of my friends now brought me back again to network marketing, another company. So I traveled with him for 1 month, coming back to Lagos back again. Just about 3 days, I came back to Lagos. One professor, Professor Chinedu Abodike from NRI, put a call across to me around 11:45 p.m. and asked me, are you in Lagos? I said, yes. He said, I'm going to into the man that produced Superdose. I was so excited because when I used Superdose for my personal ailment, and God helped me and I got delivered. So I said, I was very excited. The following day, I rushed to Excellent Hotel at Oba to meet with the High Chief, the Professor Clinton Brown, our destined helper. I met him there. I asked him questions. I embarrassed him with questions. In fact, with bitterness and the bitter heart, you know, I was asking questions as if he's owing me money before. But I'll keep asking that question because I'm just like a wounded lion that is very hungry, looking for food to eat. So at that very quest, he now gave me a little conviction he gave me. So after 1 week, COVID-19 set in. But while people were there, you know, in that COVID-19, I was moving here and there, every hook and crannies. I was using my leg. If you know Ikotu, from Ikotu, go to Sele, go to Ijesha with leg. Go to Ijesha, go to Sulele, where we are going to meet people to tell them about the good news of NRI. We say, they will tell me, say, Oyibo company never work. Now Nigeria will go work. We say, let us give them, let's give this company a trial by the special grace of God. Today, it's no more a trial. I remember one day, the day we went for a car award in Abakaliki, Dennis, while he was talking after the car award in the night, those of us so many of us here can still remember. After the car award, Dennis was addressing the leaders. He asked, "Can somebody give me your username?" I gave out my username to him. He asked, they opened my username. Lo and behold, my point in one leg there was then 100-something thousand. And then he screamed and shouted, he said, "Divine favor, do you know that you're a millionaire?" This is what I'm saying is just about 5 or 6 months after when we start NRI. So divine favor, you do know you're a millionaire. Calculate this money times 400 naira. This one 100-something thousand. Calculated by 400 naira. We made the calculation. The money was leading to millions. He said, "Divine favor, this is what you have in this your account." Yes, I know it, but that day my head blew up immediately. I said, "God, I must match this leg." By the special grace of God, that was one of the challenges that I got. And I said, in that day, I walked like a wounded lion. I was walking like a lion that is very, very hungry, that is looking for food to eat. So I never believed that this NRI, that somebody can qualify into diamond. Nobody will give me that prophecy and I will believe it. That somebody could qualify to become a diamond. All I was saying that could it be possible for somebody to qualify as a silver before this company will clash? That was all. Honestly speaking, despite all the promises that CEO used to give us, but in my present eyes, God in heaven be the glory. That God has used this very platform to make things to happen in my generation, to people and to me myself. Today, I'm not just a diamond, I'm a crown diamond. Now, not just that, I've made my own little money that if I tell you, my sister, Dr. Naomi, I'm so happy for her, honestly speaking. But when I look at my own decision, that in my one leg, in my stronger leg, I'm having about 6.3 million PV in my stronger leg. And I'm having 2.7 million PV in my lesser leg. I still look at myself that I've never started making money in NRI. And I've never started doing business in NRI. Every day, still look at me as if we are just starting today. I'm just starting today. So, but honestly speaking, the truth of the matter is that the journey for these 5 years has been so awesome. Because of time, I'm just cutting it very, very short. There are so many challenges we got on the way. I will never forget the day we went for car award in Akwa Ibom. The first car award that was given in NRI to Dr. Vera. Right at that very place, I was preparing to go for the seminar, and I got accident on the way. In fact, my leg was almost cut off, but God still helped us. I still thank God for all my leaders that God has used to bless me. The like of Director Jaik, the like of Dr. Amanze. I mean, I can't mention anyone, how many of them I leave the other. The pro of them, Honorable Emeka, if he so says them, they are too much people. They are too much. God has used them in a great way. And by the grace of God, they themselves, their story has never been also the same. Their life has always been a success. Because of time, because I know that we have other people in this very platform. I just want to let you, if you are here as a new person, I just want to let you know that the only good thing that you're going to do to yourself is consistency. Be patient and be consistent. Don't give up. Don't give up. Myself, at a given point, people were calling me from many other companies, telling me, Oga, they're giving you a Bejon car. Are you forbidden to drive a brand new car? This, that. Oga, I told them that one bed at hand is better than 1,000 in the bush. All the time where we'll be having all the heartbreak, where were you? Is it now that God has given us a way forward that at least our future has been secured? You're coming to tell me of a brand new car. By the grace of God, I've gotten my 2 cars in the system. Car is not my problem because after getting my first and second car in the system, I started buying cars of my own dream, the cars of my own dream. So please, because of time, I have to cut it short here. But before I go, I leave the platform. I have to tell you that your future is in your hand. It's not in the hand of any babalawo. It's not in the hand of that witch doctor that is in your village that have said one thing, or that one person that have said one thing bad against your life. Your future is in your hand. If you decide, if you stand still, you are going to see the salvation of God. Thank you, and God bless you. See you at the top. We are still going far. Thank you, and God bless you.
Awesome. My dear, this is hot tonight. We appreciate you all, my diamond. All be small matter. I press my calculator for 2 million PV as Perry. Only just 10% of it is 100 million for 1 way out of 30 ways of earning. My dear, you know I'm a figure man. Oga,
Money
don't
na
worry.
water.
We are just starting. Awesome, awesome. God bless you all. Yes, we still have one more person to speak, 1, 2, before we call our daddy to make the house smooth, because we are talking about 5 years journey, so that you know that if you are starting newly with us, prepare your mind now. Awesome. Can we welcome Dr. Chinaza, aka Easy Life? Doctor, my coordinator in Benin City, Edo State. Dr. Chinaza, Easy Life. Okay. If doctor is not in the house, let us welcome my sweet sister, my amiable sister. No any other person than Eva Pounds, the woman when be Mama Nourisher, the coordinator representing the Northerner. Welcome, Mama Eva Pounds.
Good evening, my esteemed CEO, Chairman Board of Directors, my fellow messengers of hope, and the great coordinator, the Prof. All protocol duly observed. My name is Mrs. Evelyn James, popularly known as Mama Nourisher. Yes, I will start by saying that NRI company is divine. In the year 2021, a young man walked to me and my husband and gave us a gift, which was a bottle of D3 organic and a bottle of Cumulus oil. He explained and tried to persuade us to join the company that is an indigenous company and we will make money. We looked at him and smiled and told him, if the foreign company broke our hearts, what will Nigeria indigenous company do to us? We will think about it. After he left, I told my husband, we cannot do business with this man because of the past experience we had with him in the previous business we did. But we kept the product in our car. For a good 2 years, a bottle of D3 organic and Cumulus oil was in my husband's car. We never knew the value until 2023. On that fateful day, we traveled home for Christmas celebration, only to meet my mother-in-law in the hospital in coma. It was so devastating that we don't know what to do. We didn't know what to do. But I never knew where the inspiration came from. My husband called me and said, Dee, where is that product that Mr. Raf gave us in Abuja? I looked at him and I said, do you think this is a joke? But he shouted at me and said, get me the product. I jumped out, then picked the Cumulus oil and D3 organic, rushed back to the ward. He opened the Cumulus oil and behold, it was oil. He said, how do I take it? I said, who? Who are you asking? I don't know how he got the inspiration. I removed the gadget from her mouth and told me to open the mouth wide. Then the sister should keep pressing the neck so that the oil will pass through the mother's throat. That was how he poured the Cumulus oil into her mouth. After that, dropped the bottle, picked the other bottle, which was D3 organic. To his greatest surprise, he discovered it was capsule. How do I take it? I said, who? He said, Blessing, give me that spoon and a bottle of water. My husband opened the capsule of D3 organic into the spoon and poured little water. And also the same way, pour it into the mother's mouth. I opened her mouth wide, that the sister was pressing the neck so that the thing will pass through her throat. After doing that, we were looking at ourselves. He quickly fixed the gadget back so that the hospital won't know what was going on. He went back with the elder brothers, tried to see, because the daughter have already said we should sign the referral letter to move their mother from the hospital because she was not responding to treatment. So our greatest surprise, my mother-in-law started dragging and screaming, as in came out of coma miraculously. How it happened, I cannot explain. All I know that we gave her cuminous oil and D3 organic. Then we started shouting. The doctor and the nurses came about, checked her and said she is out of danger. But what is all this on her body? My husband wanted to talk. I said, no, don't talk. In case your mother died, they will say you are the one that killed your mother. Because actually, we didn't know what we gave. After watching her, the doctor called us into the hospital, into his office and said, are you a pastor? Are you the son they said came from Abuja? We said, yes. He said, what did you give? Are you a pastor? Is it anointing oil that you poured on her body? What is this? That was when I brought out the 2 bottles. I said, this is the drug. He said, drug, let me take a look at it. What drug is this? We said, we don't know. Somebody gave us in Abuja. It was there. He said, this is not drug, but supplement. How do you take it? How did you give her? We said, we'll pour it in this bar. Okay, how will you take it? He said, professionally, I am not supposed to say this. But for good 3 weeks, this woman has been in coma. We did everything possible. Nothing happened. Let's watch her. So when next should we give? Do we see her? We said, little see in the bottle. We said, we don't know. He put her across to the person that gave us the product. To cut the story short, the man said, just bring money. I will register you. Just bring money. The doctor had to cut it. I said, okay, nurse, observe 8 hours later, give this product to this woman. At this point, my mother-in-law was quite out of coma, but she could not recognize anybody until the following morning. From the doorpost, she sighted me. I was shouting, Erayo, when did you come here? That was when we were glad and we knew the power of cuminous oil and D3. It was 2023, my journey in NRI began. February 2023. We had to look for who we can work with. The first speaker, who is my upliner, that is Dr. Dogood, was the one we did business together that our heart was broken. We had to contact him. He said yes, and we registered with him. To cut the story short, after we came back to Abuja, we were able to handle some medical cases that were threatening. Cases like stroke, rabies, infertility, so on and so forth. To the extent, my area of specialization now is infertility, with the help of God and the use of cuminous oil and nourisher. My experience, as in my faith in NRI grew up when a lady, an unknown lady, walked into my office one fateful day and told me that she had a message for me from God. That God said he should come and tell me that we are seeing results not because we are righteous, but because NRI, the name NRI is connected to the cross. That is why we are seeing results. That the products in my hands are not just ordinary. They are connected to the cross. She went further to explain her trance and recommended that I go and watch the movie of the crucifixion of Jesus Christ. That in that movie, I will see the cross where Jesus was nailed. NRI is written on the cross. And that is why we are seeing results. After saying that, she left my office till date. I don't know the lady. I can't trace her whereabouts. I cannot even explain who she is or who she was. That gave me more confidence. And ever since then, my faith in NRI became stronger, and I was stronger each day. And that is why any case that comes to my table, I give product, I give treatment with confidence. It got to a time, I had to be the product of my products. That was where the name Mama Nourisha came out from. I discovered my patients were getting pregnant anyhow. To the extent, twins. I said, okay, let me use the product on myself to be the product of my products. That was how Baby Nourisha came into existence. And I had the name Mama Nourisha. I am so confident in this product and in this company. But the greatest joy of it all is that it is not about what I have acquired in this company. It is the lives I have touched. Since I was growing up, I have this passion and a wish to touch lives. But as a lecturer, I was limited. But thank God for the wonderful husband God gave me, who told me you have to quit your job as a lecturer and join me in this business. I had no choice than to obey my husband. And today, my dreams of touching life has been accomplished. As a lecturer, I struggle to meet ends meet. I can't even settle B, but NRI have enabled me to achieve my dream. I can settle my B and settle some person's B around me. I've been able to at least acquire a house in NRI. And I've been able to improve my family lifestyle and some family lifestyles around me. Most importantly, I have made a difference in people's life, which has been my greatest desire in life. I will just stop here. I pray there will be another day to show more things and tell you more secrets about NRI. The greatest of it all is within 3 months, I qualified for car in this company. And the surprising thing about it all, I never knew I was doing my brother's business. Until last year, 2 years back, I went home. I saw my CEO's picture in my father's sitting room. I said, who is this? He said, this is Osereme, your auntie's son that was selling akara in the village. He has grown, he has even built a house, and she's in Ile. When I look at the picture, I was like, could it be this is resemblance? I told my father, where is his house? That was how my father called one of the village there and said, take my daughter to so place. Go and see her, to go and see her aunt. By the gate, I called the CEO to know if I was in his house. To my greatest surprise, my CEO, my mentor, is my brother. If I have time to say so many things, I will say more again. But I will want to advise every one of us, as a fellow co-messenger of hope, that your decision in joining NRI is the best decision you have ever made. It's the best decision you have ever made, like me in life. The product efficacy is nothing compared to others. It doesn't have comparison. Everything you need in life is in NRI. I will only advise us to be focused. There are network, but there are network. NRI is second to none. NRI is unique. NRI have integrity. But as a leader or whoever or the position you are, just remain focused, be sincere, and have integrity. Value everybody around you. Carry your followers along. Trust that NRI hold the key to a fulfilled life. So you are in the right place. I'm a platinum, almost in diamond. I have raised platinum, I have raised emerald, I have raised silver. But that is not the greatest joy of it all. The greatest joy of it all, that I have been able to touch lives. That is my greatest fulfillment in NRI. So I will just close by saying this, that yes to NRI is the best decision. And I am grateful to God Almighty for giving me this privilege. And I am also grateful to the great CEO. He is a saint from above. My prayer is that God will keep him, sustain him, and give him more long life and wisdom to pilot us till we get to our permanent sites. And I also pray for every one of us that our effort, our labor in this company will not be in vain. I am grateful and God bless you all. And I want to also use this opportunity to appreciate the Holy Prof, my brother, my leader. I am grateful for giving me this privilege. God bless us all. Thank you.
Thank
Awesome.
you.
Oh my goodness. Hope we can see we really have a great champions in this our NRI platform. Let us be muted. We want to welcome the big baller in town now. Awesome. Please, this is a very brief one as we all share it tonight. Next week, Thursday, is another section. Make sure you still come up. Some of the area you didn't cover, we are expecting you to come and share more of this because it's amazing. We said it is our training is not going to be just become and talk about D3 and compensation plan as usual. More features. Welcome our daddy, our messenger of hope is High Chief Dr. Professor Clinty Brown Odiagbe to I know he's amazing. You can see the emoji that is coming from him. God bless you, sir. Welcome our daddy. Yes.
Morning, Awata.
Thank you. Good evening and happy 5 years anniversary to all NRI faithful. Yes, NRI journey has actually been a journey of success and audacity of hope. You know, at some point, I met a lady in Anambra State who told me that Uri, the name of NRI, was actually his own town's name. And that quickly reminded me to, reflect back to how we got in this international, in abbreviation, NRI. And in Igbo, it is called Iri. And
Iri, food.
Some persons call it food. But I also took my time to do a research and I found that there's a village called Aguleri. And I have to do a whole lot of research to trace the Uri, Aguleri, and the rest of that is something that I will leave for you to also do a research. It connected to the Israeli and to the guards city of God, and to the Igbo accent and all of that. But do you even know that the name Nature Eraser International wasn't given by me? Because a few of us that actually started this whole process, that Dennis, Pastor, Mrs. Esther, were so many. We were actually working on trying to register a name for NRI. Because the network marketing wasn't even my plan at all. I wasn't interested. What I was interested in was, God give me the opportunity to continue to do research on products. I was just too emotional on the liberation of the Africa people, the liberation of the black race. For me, it wasn't about money. The like of Irene One can attest this. There was a time during where I was actually producing super dose capsule. Then it was not even in network marketing. A good number, yes, thank you, Irene. A good number of guys who actually were they invited me to somewhere up worker. They wanted to, us to take up this business. And then I was just packaging one little something and was selling it at 500. They told me, no, it can't be sold for 500. They should take this thing up to 1.5. But I really can't attest. I told them, no, I will not. What I want is I want product that the poorest of the poor can afford. I told them, look, for me, it's only much about how much I will make. It's about me because I know where I'm coming from. I know the far I'm coming from. So when we were trying to register the company, we have tried so many, we brought so many names in the CAC, none was flying. They would tell us, look, this name has been taken. There is no name we didn't try to combine for where it didn't go until Sardini's son, Barrister Victor, came up with this name, Nature Renaissance International. And one time he flied. So kudos to Barrister Victor. But Barrister Victor is a very young man, but he gave us the name. Because at that point, we almost exhausted everything. All that we had, we already exhausted. I said about 14 times we work out name that didn't fly until the name NRI. At some point, too, a lady came from Liberia and he told me, Clinton, it's a Nigerian, but based in Liberia. He walked up to our office in Lagos and told me, do you know that this name is similar to the name on the cross of Christ? So and I never observed this thing, though I think there's another alphabet added to it. So though my intention all the while was just to see how I could affect life. And at some point, it's also, even till now, I'm just trying to work on my emotion. I'm trying to work on my emotion so that I won't sweat in. Because I've come to see that it's not just about, you can be a good man, but you'll not be able to lead. Being good or having a good will is not enough. So that is why you see this time around, I'm trying to make sure, see how we can guide this project jealously, by following standard and policies. Also, a lot of us, we were abused. We abused so much because we came up out with our heart to make sure that how we can the idea, like I keep saying, is about the revolution of the mindset. And why the revolution of mindset? Because we must build our continent. We must build our continent. If we don't build our continent, who else? And how are we going to do it? It's just about the mindset. Because what is lacking in Africa is the mindset. The resources are there. Everything is there. But the mindset, we keep fighting ourselves. The Igbos, even the Igbos are fighting the Igbos. The Yoruba are fighting. So why are these people fighting themselves? Right now, I can tell you, the only platform, that can bridge this unity, that can bring about this, foster this unity is NRI. Because in NRI, we don't care whether we are Hausas. We don't care whether we are Igbos. We don't also care whether we are Yorubas. All that matters to us is the progress. All that matters to us is success. We want to succeed. Even those of them that has actually raped us, those of them that have battered us, those of them that thought they cheated us, this spirit of celebration, the spirit of 5 years anniversary, let me make bold to say you have been forgiven. Come back home. NRI is your home. Let us build together. Let us start from NRI. Let us liberate our continent. Yes, remember, as we are liberating our continent, we will liberate our household. NRI is transgenerational. Let us not be in a hurry to achieve all of this. Yes, we can make mistakes. Mistake is even a stepping stone. It is the mistake that will keep us stronger. Every now and then, when we started, most of you that were very close to me, you know how emotional I was. I cry over little things because of how NRI was so dear to me in my heart. It is beyond self. Why you are able to count your achievement, your success. But today, I am a fulfilled man. Not because I have so much money, but because who am I? You remember during my birthday at Undewi, when I came out and I saw the personality, I saw the arena, it was also my birthday. I was just left with no option than to kneel down and say, God, Imela. I have to say Imela because who am I? Where am I coming from? Do I have a background? No background. So in the spirit of NRI, 5 years anniversary, we're going to forgive one another. Yes, we are human. We can err. That is human nature. But let's continue to try, put some sort of level of maturity. Let's love reign so that we can accomplish all of this. Because if it's about me making money, if it's just about me living a healthy life, yes, I am nothing if we cannot make impact. So I want to thank every one of you that have time stood behind us from the beginning, and now we are 5 years. And I'm not going to. Why I appreciate every one of you, the board of directors, the most leaders in this company, those that have stood behind us during the rainy period and in the sunny. I want to really appreciate you. I owe you, my sincere appreciation. But I can't do this without specifically singling out Eda Dennis Uwankwo. You are a father. You are a father indeed. Behind us.
You have humbled me.
In the rain and in the sun. As a matter of fact, for your sake, I can maybe say, it's not what people think we are. A lot of people, they see, some of us as, but with Eda Dennis, there is a righteous man in Nazareth. There is a righteous man in Nigeria. He's way older than me, but he still see me like as a leader. At night, he's the only leader I will call even midnight. He would answer me without grumble. He's the only leader from that at that point I would say, let's move. He won't hesitate because he's old enough to be my father. He don't care whether he's getting anything for his personal self or not. He has stood by me. He has stood by this vision. So I want to thank everyone. I want to say, where we have erred, find a place in your heart to forgive us. Where we have made a mistake, let us reconcile. Let us rebuild the broken walls. Gradually, we are marching on. We are taking over the city, like in the city of Ephesus. The Bible says, in the city of Ephesus, so mightily grew the word of God and it prevailed. While we are already counting 5 years, for me, it's just the beginning. It's the beginning because every now and then, God is laying in our heart what is right. God has molded us by himself, and gradually we are coming to maturity. I want to enjoin every one of you, whether you are beginning NRI today, you're already a messenger of hope. We are the messenger of hope for our continent. We are building a transgenerational project for Africa. And we are not going to be selfish. Africa will feed the whole world again like we did in Egypt during the Bible time. But this time around, it's not just going to be just the food. It's beyond the physical food. I want to thank you. God bless you for staying and believing in this vision. NRI is not just a business, it has become a movement. NRI is a revolutionary company. Do not underrate it. As you believe it, whether you have achieved anything or not in the past, what you need to do right now is to position yourself. Position yourself. We are going to support you. We will not count anything against you. Yes, but you should come to maturity also. That is our earnest heart desire for you, that you should come to maturity. Stop looking here and there. The Bible said Abraham didn't stagger against unbelief. He didn't see anything, but he moved by the promise of God. That is why he's the father of faith. So let us not stagger in our faith. But my hope is that everything about NRI is genuine. That is why I am still bold to stand before you and say this, speak in this manner. The ingenuity of NRI is still what is pushing even me. I remember I was discussing with Edda Dennis one day because we are at the crossroad. He told me, Mr. Clinton, so long as our intention is genuine, don't be afraid. Yes, we are having challenges. There is no time we will not, so long as we are alive, there is no time, there's not going to be a time we will have challenges. So if you truly believe in the vision, a little challenge shouldn't push you aside. Yes, you standing your ground during the challenge or trial time is what makes you a strong person. It's what makes you faithful. It's what makes you messenger of hope. You can't be a messenger of hope that will fall apart in the slightest trial. No. So let's stay together. Let's support one another. Let's correct one another where we are not getting it right. Gradually, we are marching towards perfection. Tonight, I want to celebrate the 5 years anniversary of Nature Renaissance International in the grand style. And I want to also celebrate you because we couldn't have got to this extent if you weren't there. God bless you. Bless your family. Bless you in health. Bless you in word. And above all, wisdom of God. Thank you and good night.
Good night, sir.
Amada.
Thank you, sir.